TikTok friend is talking about something very important right now, personally to him and to me, but also to all of us, which is quitting smoking. You all know that I've just recently lost my beloved husband. 49 years we were together, and he was diagnosed with cancer and died within 6 weeks. And it was entirely due to cigarettes, I believe. The doctor said the sort of cancer he had was untreatable, intractable, had no genetic component, and he believed was probably caused because Shane smoked nearly every day of his life from the time he was just a teenager. Smoking was the only thing we really fought about in the last decade or so of our life together, because I'd quit many years ago and he tried and couldn't, and I never gave up on wanting him to stop smoking, but I recognized early on that if nagging was going to work, it would have worked much sooner. So I had to leave him to find his own path with it, and sadly his path led to a painful early death from cancer. When I quit smoking, I joined an online support group, and we walked each other through the process of quitting smoking. And I learned a few things, and I thought I would like to share some of them with you. And I'm going to tag my friend here too so that he can see them. The first is that quitting smoking is not easy, but it is simple. You just stop. People like to say that quitting smoking is harder than quitting heroin. That's a thing that people have said for generations now. Simply not true. And I think there's an important shift that you can make from thinking of yourself as quitting smoking to thinking of yourself as a non-smoker. You say, I am a non-smoker, not I am quitting smoking. It shifts the whole perspective of the thing. Given how easy it is to get access to cigarettes, you're probably going to have moments of failure. Almost everybody does. The difference is some people have one cigarette and then reaffirm their decision to quit, while others use that slip as an excuse to go right back to behaving as a full-time smoker. Once you're an addict, I don't believe you ever stop being an addict. You just quit being a user. I myself, to this day, even though it's been, I think, at least 35 years since I quit, I still have moments when I think about and want a cigarette. I don't know if it will ever go away entirely. The world changed for me when I quit smoking. When you're doing something every day that you know is expensive and destructive and foolish, it is impossible to become the person you might potentially be. The world will become a different place for you as a non-smoker. It's worth doing just for that. So I hope that this is a conversation that carries on, because I think it's very important. I learned a lot of things from the people who I quit smoking with all those years ago, and I'd be happy to share any of those things with anyone out there, because I believe it is crucially important.